There are many ways an idol is remembered after he is gone. Some are remembered from his achievements, from the majestic stage full of cheers, from the smile that never disappears when greeting his fans, or from the simple words he throws in the middle of a joke with those closest to him. For many Aroha, Moonbin is a figure that combines everything: talent, charisma, a sincere heart, and unconditional love for his loved ones. Some time ago, a piece of the story again circulated in the fan community. The story was not a cut from a major television show, nor was it an official interview in a well-known magazine. Just a fan account, a small but warm moment, which mentions that Moonbin once praised Cha Eunwoo's younger brother Lee Dong-hwa in simple words. That he is also handsome and smart, just like his older brother. Is it true that the phrase was ever spoken directly? There is no official recording. There is no video evidence. But there is something more valuable than that. There is a sense of trust. Moonbin is known as a figure who often praises others without being asked, who always sees the good side in his friends and family fandom. Therefore, for many fans, hearing that he praised Dong-hwa didn't feel like a rumor, but like a reality that might have happened in a small room full of laughter. The story then grows, not as big news, but rather as part of a tender legend about the friendship of Moonbin and Eunwoo, two best friends who support each other, know each other, take care of each other. And now, when fans' attention is drawn to Cha Eunwoo's sister who has started to appear in public, the old story blooms again, bringing a sense of emotion, nostalgia, and a small smile that leaves tears of longing. Part 1: Moonbin, the person who always sees the good. 800 words. Moonbin is not just a member of ASTRO, not just a visual king or a talented dancer. He is a beloved figure because of his nature. Many fans describe Moonbin as the boy who always smiled, friends who appreciate the efforts of others, the brother who never stops praising his sister, Moon Sua, stage partners who always make sure everyone is comfortable. In many fan-signed clips and variety shows, it is clear how much Moonbin raises others more often than talking about himself. It is convenient to say, "He's better than me. Eunwoo is really smart. I'm proud of her. All ASTRO members are handsome. I'm just one of them." Moonbin has a habit of humbling himself while exalting others, not as an image strategy, but as a habit of being a sincere human being who wants everyone to feel valued. Therefore, when the story came out that he once praised Lee Dong-hwa, Cha Eunwoo's younger brother, many fans felt, yes, that sounds like Moonbin. Moonbin knew how much attention was paid to Eunwoo as the group's visual center. He knows how much Eunwoo compares to others, even his own brother. By saying that Dong-hwa is also handsome and smart, Moonbin, in the imagination of the fans, seems to want to balance the spotlight. That good looks belong not only to the stage, but also to family, closeness, and love. Part 2: Cha Eunwoo's younger brother, from a not-so-famous name to the fan spotlight. 900 words. At the beginning of Astro's debut in 2016, almost no one knew that Cha Eunwoo had a younger brother named Lee Dong-hwa. Eunwoo herself rarely talks about his family in detail, although he often mentions that he grew up with a brother he loves. However, over time, some small facts about Dong-hwa became known to fans. He is younger than Cha Eunwoo, he looks just like his sister, he is smart and is rumored to excel in school. He is sometimes seen at graduation or family events, but its popularity increased rapidly after 1. Photos of Dong-hwa circulated on SNS, showing that he has actor-like visuals. Point 2. He appears at a particular event as a participant or visitor, and is highlighted on camera. Point 3. Fans found that Dong-hwa had a quiet charisma, in contrast to Eunwoo's public charm. When a viral video showed a handsome man holding a mic and sitting with an elegant posture in a public event, many people said, "He looks 100% like Cha Eunwoo." And sure enough, his name appeared on the ID card, Lee Dong-hwa. Since then, many fan communities began to talk about, will Dong-hwa debut? Will he be an actor like his brother? Is he interested in the entertainment industry? As if fate is recalling a memory, in this viral moment, a story about Moonbin, Eunwoo's best friend, who is called Once Said, reappears. Eunwoo is handsome and smart, but his sister did too. It's a family gene. Whether the phrase is exactly so or just a fan story that develops, but what is clear, fans accept it as a form of Moonbin's love for his best friend and family. Part 3: Moonbin, Eunwoo, and Dong-hwa friendship crosses the family line. 900 words. Many people know that Cha Eunwoo and Moonbin are one of the most solid duos in ASTRO. They joint debut living in the same dorm years before becoming famous, take care of each other, and strengthen each other. Moonbin often refers to Eunwoo as the perfect guy, but always in a joking tone. Eunwoo, on the other hand, often refers to Moonbin as someone who makes me laugh in the hard times. What the public doesn't know much about is how often Moonbin interacts with Eunwoo's family. On several occasions, Eunwoo once said, "Moonbin is even close to my family. They knew him as my best friend." That is why the narrative that Moonbin met Dongwhai, got to know him, and complimented him feels so plausible. Imagine a small scene behind the stage on a day not captured on camera. Moonbin comes to Eunwoo's family home during a short vacation. Dongwhai greeted politely. They eat together. Bin started joking about how similar the faces of the family were. As a symbol of love, he said, "You were all born beautiful. Why is also smart, just like his Hyung." The scene was probably just the imagination of fans, but sometimes, the story that is not documented is the most honest story. Part 4: Fan Memory versus Real Footage. Why this story lives on 700 words. There are two types of memories in the world of fandom. 1. Official memorials, videos, interviews, broadcast snippets. 2. Emotional memories, fan stories, little moments not captured on camera. The story of Moonbin praising Dongwhai entered the second category. Some Korean fans said the story first appeared in the Dom Cafe and Naver blog communities, from a fan who claimed to have attended a fan sign. The statement was simple, not splashy, not sensationalized. That's why it feels honest. Over the years, the story sank. It doesn't appear on the news portal. Never verified or refuted until the end. The moon is gone. It was then that every fragment of memory about him became valuable. Every little word is like gold. And the tender words about Dongwhai became part of the mosaic, that Moonbin is not just an idol, but someone who enjoys seeing the good in others, even those who are not yet famous. Part 5. When Dongwhai appeared to the public, fans felt Moonbin was right, 700 words. When Dongwhai's latest video and photos from an event went viral on social media, public comments began to appear. "He really looks like Eunwoo. This family visual is no joke. If he debuts, then all rookie actors are gone." STRO fans who already know the story of Moonbin also said, "Moonbin told me long ago. Dongwhai is handsome and smart." The words became like the fulfillment of a long-sleeping prophecy. Dongwhai doesn't just look handsome. Good posture. His style is polite. The way it sits is elegant. He reflects the chaebol aura that fans are used to seeing in Eunwoo's character in dramas, as he really smart. Fans found that he excelled in academics, he participated in debate and public speaking competitions, he is used to speaking in public. Moonbin might be right. Part 6. Moonbin's Legacy. The Love That Never Goes Away, 800 words. When Moonbin passed away in April 2023, the K-pop world was shocked. No one is ready. No one really lost only one idol, fans lost best friends. Every year, fans, friends, and family visit Moonbin's resting place. Cha Eunwoo always comes silent, praying, smiling lightly. Now, if it is true that Moonbin once praised Dongwhai, then his words became a beautiful little legacy, that he sees the good before anyone else even sees it. Today, if Eunwoo reads this fan story, maybe he will smile, because he knew Moonbin never spoke insincerely, and maybe Dongwhai also knows, somehow through family stories, that he was once praised by someone who now millions of people miss. Concluding part. A small story, a big love, 500 words. Maybe this story is just a small snippet. Perhaps there is no evidence. But this story lives on because Moonbin is someone whose words are worth believing. He was never arrogant.